Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
So we got squashed by the Siren Sisters again. They just got a lot of health. We weren't doing enough damage, but I think damage over time definitely seems to be a good way of dealing with them because they have such massive AoE attacks, particularly in that if you hang around the drummer too long. Yeah, they've got that huge area sweep, so yeah, tricky. We picked up a new weapon. We might have enough silver for another one, maybe not. I can't remember how much it was.
Sirens are amphibious. You know their weakness is Phrenos.
So is Phrenos... The fact that he's got like a very Greek-sounding name... Is it an actual god of something? The god of frogs?
Don't let me get you down.
Like... We like inadvertently like kissing the god of frogs here.
The modestly appointed tent of fierce Princess Melinoe nonetheless is dutifully organized and immaculately clean.
I won't live in squalor.
Not like Zagreus. Oh, what happened to our thing? Picture.
May moonlight guide you.
And the sun bleach your bones.
You've been staring at that picture more and more. Happy family? Well, it's starting to get to me because I think it's starting to get to you. Don't get all misty on me, Mel.
Thank you, Dora. Though you needn't worry. I won't get lost in memories because there isn't much for me to remember. I just wonder what my brother and my birth parents were like.
Okay, so obviously in that memory we went through, she was maybe about 10 years old there. So I thought maybe that's when Zagreus and Hades and all them were taken or killed. But maybe it was as soon as she was born, perhaps.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like dwelling on the past to me. Nothing you could have done. Hey, you could be doing nothing right now.
I'll give it some thought.
Or don't.
Apathy. Why have we got... Oh,
Rise and shine.
these used to be enemies in the first game, didn't they?
Denied.
Might as well check.
Together we shine.
Moonlight guide you. You have gone far, Melinoe, and you bested me. Gave me quite a scrape at that. There is much left to be done. But you are learning.
Thank you, Headmistress. Although I know that I could not have bested you had you held nothing back.
You know. Why do you self-impose such limits on your capability? Alter your thoughts. I shall see you again out there.
Yes, Headmistress.
Don't taunt her, Melinoe.
This should be possible.
Right, I'm not spending any silver. Regent sensing. Become alerted to valuable resources that may sometimes be found in any location. The experienced witch can quickly spot useful regents that most would readily ignore. Various places comprising the regions of the world beyond the crossroads. Sure.
Kataski Onaski. So mote it be.
And we can obviously afford that, but... I don't think I picked up that... We didn't really get many bones. I've got 55. What do we need Psyche for, again? Yeah, I'll get... It's important... Yeah, I'll take the nectar just because we need to get more keepsakes. Nemesis?
Nemesis, maybe we could start again. Here, I got you something.
Don't need your charity, princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out.
It's always depressing when you meet someone who has like a really transactional view of human existence, right? It's like there's almost nothing more cynical than that, right?
Thank you, Nem.
Evil Eye.
What you said to me before about my mother, that was very cruel.
Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either.
Yes, all right.
I figured not. Moonlight guide you.
Whatever.
Over here.
Cynical care.
Back in my mortal days, bronze was the most precious metal that I knew, so quickly could it cut a man's life short. But I've come to understand your appreciation for silver. Go on,
Yes.
take it.
Oh.
Shades and I, we practically insist.
Beautiful Odysseus.
Truly. Silver so pure isn't easy to come by, even with the proper tools. I'll make good use of it, for all our sakes.
That's all we ask.
Oh, yes! That means we can get one of the weapons. I think it was 15 silver.
May
Salute
Moonlight
him.
guide us.
We'll find our way.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Headmistress couldn't ask for better familiars than you two.
Pet that dog.
Salutations.
Rain certainly feels different when you're dead. Dying wish, sunshine. A British shade.
Full bloom.
I've got nought to plant.
Rest easy, son of Nyx.
Father.
Father.
Right, we've got 6. Or is that 6 unlocked? I can't even tell. Limestone. Right, we've got 28 ashes, 16 silver, 2 cinders.
The ashes remember.
So, all right, we can equip 10. That's what the thing in the top right. You can just about see that with my head there. Right, an increase to your life limit, restoring you by right. Okay, so higher starting max health, useful. That's 10. Casts make us impervious. I mean, that's pretty important. Yeah, we want all of these, really. How much did I have? 28 ashes. That's kind of the best one. Right, I'm gonna go for 2 just because it's 2 different things.
Persistence.
An extra death defiance or... Right.
The swift runner.
Rerolls. Okay, this is pretty good, man, but we're nearly max capacity.
Ready for more.
Right, let's check out our keepsakes.
What's that one do?
So we got the Evil Eye from Nemesis. Was it Nemesis? Nem, anyway. Deal plus 20 damage, 20% damage to the last foe that vanquished you. Scylla. I guess that's good. I guess that's intended for use against bosses, right? A boon of Apollo is likely. You can rarefy his common blessings once this night. Beautiful mirror, boon of Aphrodite. You can rarefy her common blessings once this night. So, clear 25 encounters with this to rank it up. Yep. The tooth is hard to turn down, isn't it? But we've got a bit more health now, and having these allows us to get the builds we want with the weapons we want. But because I'm struggling a bit, I think we should stick with the tooth.
The arms of night.
Right, I can afford both. That's silver and cinder. I want... The thing is, the problem you have, right, well, at least I feel when you're doing a recorded playthrough and you've played the first game. I've played a few sequels where I don't have a playthrough of the first game. You know, I played them before I started my channel. I don't want to just sort of play the exact same style as the first game, but also, you know, you want to play well, and if you play well in a certain style, like... So we've got the Moonstone Axe, so I guess that's quite a long, sweeping style, but it's slow. Sweep through foes with a slow but devastating variety of attacks and specials. The Umbral Flames is a ranged weapon. Launch damaging ranged attacks as you move, or specials that orbit around you. I really like that. I really like that. Like one of the first PC game I ever played was like Diablo 2, and I always used to play as the sorceress. As a sorceress. Oh, no way. So we'll be able to afford the Umbral Flames.
Now. Ignium, the Umbral Flames. Incinerate my foes and light my path.
Bones aren't exactly flammable, but why not try?
Right, and then that means we should have like 14 silver left, so we could get both of these. Used for placating lost shades, which yields Psyche for the Altar of Ashes. Okay, so the Psyche will allow us to have more cards available. Mystery Seeds. Used for digging up mystery seeds, so we can plant them. Or we can unlock the Moonstone Axe. I should be able to get the Tablet of Peace and unlock the axe, or we just unlock, or we unlock the spade and the tablet. So placating shades is what we've seen around, where you can press R1, so that will give us Psyche. We probably need... Let's just test out this first.
Death to Kronos.
Knock him dead, kiddo. I understand you ventured to the bottom of the sea. I too have been there in those depths, young one. But once, a while back, and briefly, I might add.
Of course. You were a famous mariner in your mortal days. But then you finally met your end beneath the waters upon which you sailed?
Nah, it was way more glorious than that.
I've been thinking about how I'm going to do the thumbnails for this, because I struggled making thumbnails for the first game. But I think I'm going to have to be Skelly. But we're going to have to change his beard to ginger. That's the only thing we can do. How... Right, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. That's almost like a bit of a Vampire Survivors kind of thing. I know you could get that in Dark Souls as well, or just having the thing orbiting around you. Right, so if we just press it once, it's just like a nice melee sweep. And if we hold it... Yeah.
I can't.
I don't like the way she holds them, but...
That's death right there.
And that is much easier to use magic casting with, because it's just naturally easier to hold it. I really like that.
I live.
Right, we'll get the axe eventually, but it's a lot of silver, and we really need to be building up these sort of other materials So I am going to buy the spade and the tablet.
The tablet of peace. You are mine now.
May you bring many new disciples.
I'm going to buy this. We don't have to choose which one of these to have equipped, do we? These are like passively equipped all the time, I think.
The silver spade. You're mine.
May you dig up all that you desire.
Right, so the pick for just mining silver, the piece for placating the shades, and the silver spade, I'm not sure where we use that, but we dig up these mystery seeds. Perfect. Right, ranged attacks. It's everything we wanted.
I'll make
We've got
this
more
count.
health, more magic. I'm tempted to maybe change the control
The
scheme.
lightning sigil.
Oh, really, Zeus? To the triggers, I think, more than the D-pad. There's probably a fixed scheme for that, isn't there? So I mean, we could just customize it. So, yeah. I'm happy for dash. I think... what do No, I think maybe we want the right trigger for attack. And we want... special on left trigger. Cast on R1. Dash on circle. I think that feels more natural for me. Hex on L1. Interact just on X. Oops. Rarefy. Oh, let's just reset it. I'm not sure yet. I'll maybe have a fiddle with that. We'll stick with stick with the normals. Time being. Actually, the only thing I will just change. I'm just going to switch these around a bit. I think I prefer having dash on circle. Attack on X. Yeah, that way round I think makes more sense to my fingers, just because my thumb is like closest to circle. Oh right, that's what I messed up. I'm happy with that.
The king of the gods must have his hands full recently. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
Our attack inflicts Blitz. A curse. Afflicted foes are struck by lightning after they take 120 damage or after 4 seconds. Stormring. Your casts cause lightning bolts to repeatedly strike one foe at a time in the binding circle. Very nice. Thunder Rush. Rushing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. Because we're using a ranged ability, I think that this is actually pretty useful. And because I'm paranoid about this not working, I'm just going to reset it.
Lord Uncle's Titan killing strength.
I like it.
Not even those with the power to enter the crossroads at will can entirely anticipate which of its 3 hidden paths shall be their exit.
I still know the way.
Oh, Matt.
It's done.
Right, we're going to be using up a lot of magic in this run, I feel, so...
Whispers.
Okay, we've got like auto-aim on this.
Set.
I'm really loving having the ranged weapon again.
Woods take you.
I mean, look how much quicker we're clearing these rooms. Right. Enduring coil. Special lasts an extra 2 seconds. Not even used it yet because I've been spamming the ranged attack. Projectiles from your special orbit 20% faster. I like it. Your special deals plus 100 damage to armor. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's go for melting helix.
The master craftsman's gift.
Yep, let's get some nectar. Ah!
A gift.
Right, foolishly took a lot of damage there, so we've got no money care on. Oh, Demeter. I want to really try and make a point of filling out all our abilities this time. So I'm going to be going for the harder fight.
This one again.
Wow, we just mowed through them. Here you go, Demeter. That's mad how much...
The goddess of seasons herself is my grandmother. I am honored to have made your acquaintance.
There we are, mowing through them now. Awesome.
I see the Witch of the Crossroads taught you not just strength, but grace. I hereby accept your offering, and have something for you as well.
Yeah, so I guess like Demeter and Artemis are sort of loosely connected to the more nature type element of Olympus, right, and the Underworld. You know, goddess of the seasons. What's Artemis the god of now? The hunt, right?
A gift from grandmother.
A barley sheaf. And this will be a stronger boon as well.
Informed me, whilst you grew supple and strong in the witch's care. Yet knowing Hecate, she must have deemed the risk too great. I understand. I'll try to understand.
She looks a lot more Norse, right? Rather than Greek in that get-up, right? Maybe it's just the whole snow theme, I suppose. Specials deal more damage and inflict freeze. I'm struggling to get used to the special at the minute. Your casts inflict freeze and repeatedly deal damage to foes in the binding circle. Yes. Yeah, let's Arctic Ring all day. Frigid Rush, I'm struggling to get the sprint stuff. I'm struggling to use it consistently because I just forget about it. Because we're using a ranged weapon, there's less emphasis on dodging close to the enemy, so Arctic Ring for sure. So I guess what we could do is we could cast, then we hit our special for the orbit, and then we just fire from within the circle, and if anyone gets into the circle, they get frozen, slow down, take a bit of damage, or they get hit by the special.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Was there another door?
Oh good, some target practice then.
Just watch your aim.
Okay, so we're like competing just like we used to with what's his name? Ah!
It's no use.
Thank you. Took a lot of hits there.
Area secure.
Oh, it's Artemis, of
There you
course. Right, where do we use these other items? The spade, and we need to see shades for the other one, and we need a fishing rod.
May moonlight guide us.
Stay safe, sister. Has my little brother lived up to his shining reputation so far?
No.
At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus know.
Oh, who do you mean? Apollo?
Apollo was very kind, though easy for me to say. I'm not his twin.
Oh, right.
What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe, and that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you anyway. Especially since you're family and all. And you know I will. For your journey.
Excellent. Right. Death Warrant. A random foe occasionally becomes marked. If it takes crit damage, this repeats. Shadow Pounce. After you dash, your Omega moves... Sorry if it isn't Omega. I don't know how we're supposed to say. May deal critical damage for 2 seconds. Okay. Foes in your casts may take crit damage from your attacks. I like that. Yeah, let's go Lethal Snare.
Then it's yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
Oh, we got the tooth leveled up, so we should get 2 resurrections. Big progression.
So you're
a star student of great Hecate. A little birdie told me she'd been training up a real prodigy.
That's me.
Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be the missing princess of the Underworld. How positively scandalous.
I really hope we get the dash ability. Passion Rush. No, that wasn't it, was it? Your specials deal more damage to nearby foes. I'm not sure how that's going to help us because our special's quite... Well, yeah. If we use the base version, not the charged up version. Rushing damages surrounding foes and inflicts weak and again once you stop. Okay, that's pretty good. Heartbreaker. Whenever you lose 40 magic, create a heartthrob. A vessel that orbits around you and bursts when it hits a foe. I quite like that actually. But we should probably take this. I wanted the one that regened magic, but I really don't like Poseidon. I suppose the knockback would be quite beneficial for a ranged build though. But we could get a free buff off Arachne. Let's do it. We want to focus on a smaller number.
Arachne's fineries.
Rest your wings. You've grown so tired, Fly. Good evening.
Sorry.
Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
Obviously, so far, some of the characters we've run into, it's been quite kitsch, hasn't it? Like the Sirens, Arachne, Dora. It's been quite fun. I guess that leans into the sort of slightly more fantasy, magic sort of stuff. Right, Fuchsia. I cast Steel plus 100% damage. Extra gold. Extra magic. I think that's probably what we should go for. But yeah, let's go for the Azure dress because we're using a lot of magic at the minute.
May it keep you safe.
Thank you, Arachne.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Nightshade seeds. So many of these.
You did it!
Why are you trapping monsters here, Arachne? Right, let's get some more ash. We need more. I will.
Cold, take you.
Wow, we are killing it, man. We don't really have that much money for Charon, so I'm going to go for the pomegranate. Because we need to upgrade some of our stuff here. Right, Arctic Ring or Heaven Strike? Let's go Heaven Strike, because
Always a treat.
it's our bread and butter. Silver? Excellent. How much was it for the axe? 4? Or was it like 10? I can't remember. Are we still getting cinder from this? I don't think so.
Prompt as ever.
I'll get him, Headmistress. I swear it. All that you've taught, I'll bring to bear. And no matter the obstacles that stand in the way, Kronos shall fall by my hand.
I require no convincing, melinoe, or perhaps you do. However much I've taught, what's important is you're a capable student.
I have to be more than that.
Damn it, man.
Sisters, now. Try something else.
Oh no! I can't believe.
Can't do it.
I made a right mess of this.
Not now.
Nearly died. What am I doing at all? I feel I'm getting too greedy.
You have survived against me, and for that, you're owed a gift. May you learn well through it, melinoe.
Thank you.
The Book of Shadows.
Nice.
I prevailed.
Oh, we finally got... Nice, nice. Melinoe. You. I know everything about you, especially that you are weak. Whose perspective is this from? Anyway. Is it from Hecate's? Yeah. What are you fighting for? What do you hope to prove? And if by some stroke of fate you prevail, what then? Do give it all some thought whilst you're out and about. Charon! One of the elder sons of Night. He's served... Anyway, we'll,
It's me.
Tell you what, we'll read all this stuff after the run ends, which is going to be quite soon from the looks of things. So I lost all of my regen ability, annoyingly.
Beneath the outer edge of Erebus extends a hidden region of the Underworld, known only to few, and navigable only by fewer still.
Let's hope so.
We're going to have to try and recover a lot of health here. So we're going to need to be a bit more cautious. I know we've got the Resurrects, but that's only for 50 health, isn't it? So
No one's here.
sounds like something's here.
Going down.
This whole setup kind of looks like Kronos is on some sort of like plane surface.
The air's thick.
Like a chessboard. Like he can see our every move. Oh. Oh god.
Freeze. My reagent sensing incantation took effect.
Okay, so that means we won't miss flowers and stuff. I just need to make sure I'm using this Passion Rush, because I'm not doing, obviously.
Don't look down.
Okay, we could get some hexes, which is definitely useful because we're using a lot of magic. We can go for Hestia. We don't have. We've got some cash, but we can just keep saving up. Let's go for some hexes. Ah.
You persevered.
May your light never wane.
It never shall.
Right, struggling again here.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We have heard nothing from fleet-footed Hermes since he told us of our enemy's advance. Thus we strike, yet hold to faith that some night hence he shall return to us with news about what else the Titan Kronos has in store.
Right, gifts of the moon. A wolf howl. Your hex makes you rise up and then crash down in the target area for 200 damage after we've used 50 magic. Total eclipse. Your hex blasts at a large target area for 1000 damage after 4 seconds. Or moonwater. Your hex restores 15 health up to 3 times, which replenish whenever you use fountains. Wait. Okay, so we've got a limited number of time we can actually use this hex, whereas all the others you can use in every room. But we are very low on health at the minute, so I am going to take that.
Moon water.
Together we shine.
Right. Yeah, let's go for the harder one. Might regret this, but...
This isn't your domain.
Oh my god!
Come on, let's choose. Stick to the seas next time.
That which slithers, seeps, and crawls, all of it thrives within the foul air and crushing climate near the bottom of the sea.
The air is definitely stuffier down here. Some limestone. Olympus, I accept this message.
Special inflicts blitz. Each encounter, ionic gain. In each encounter, an aether font appears in the area and restores all magic when used. Arc flash. Damage from Omega moves immediately activates blitz effects and makes them stronger. Let's just go Heaven Flourish.
Lightning from on high.
I'm going to stick to getting Ash for the time being, if we have a choice between these two.
Come on.
Oh. A journal update, but we'll read them when we're back at the crossroads. We've got a good amount of money, so. That is so good for breaking the shields, man. Whew. Right, we've got Hestia, health or money. I'll stick to using that health recovery when we're a bit more desperate. Let's go for more health. Ah!
Area clear.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Still not using sprint enough. I think we go Charon here.
Something there.
We've got 429 and we've got, what, 375, so we can afford all three.
Be safe, Lord Charon. A special offer of some sort, my lord. I've returned as much gold as I could, but know full well it isn't easy for you to procure the goods you provide. Why, thank you.
That credit card?
Redeemed this at the crossroads, is that it? Cattail seeds.
Right, we can afford all of this, so.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, nice double strike. Yeah, we've had Ionic Game before. Arc Flash. Yeah, let's just go double strike. Alright. We've used up one of the two resurrects, right? Oh, it's still got 2 stars on it, but... Me again!
You know, I thought the sirens were supposed to be the singing ones. But it's always you flapping your gills at me, Skilla.
Oh dear.
Don't listen to her, gals. Your backup vocals are the backbone of this act. I've got the voice, you've got the music, we've got the magic. Let's give her a little taste, huh? This song's good. Come on, clown.
What? Oh! Oh man! Featured artist. Just get the drummer, man. Ow.
No.
What? What? Had I already triggered the tooth?
Oh, beaten by Skilla.
But why? I
Three
didn't
notes.
realise.
I can't get that blasted siren song out of my head.
I was really strong then.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
You there, Dora?
Damn. Our dodging is just really weak.
Welcome, Lord Charon.
Hey! They're dressed quite similarly, right?
These shipments shall be very valuable to us. We remain, as ever, in your debt, Charon. May swift Hermes hasten your voyages across the realms, wherever he may be. And until we meet again, shadows conceal you.
Thank you for the supplies, my lord. Let me see.
Right.
The arms of night seek something more from me.
Right, cause a random main weapon each night to have grave thirst, yielding bones in each location. Sure. Fated intervention. Beseech the three fates to lend their aid in a time of great need. Let's get that.
I'm ready. O daughters of night, who can see all tomorrows, please help me avenge both our families' sorrows.
No effect.
Nothing.
What?
They didn't listen.
Great.
Come, darkness, mark the arms of night within my care.
'Tis done.
Right.
If I may, Goddess. Sirens proving to be quite the hindrance, aren't they? Our shades have intermingled with the crowd of onlookers surrounding them and have some observations to impart.
Great.
About what? My repeated failures to overcome a deranged musical troupe despite intensive lifelong training in both magical and martial ways?
Yeah.
No need to stand in your own way, Goddess. With Skilla and the Sirens, you are up against three foes at once. The percussionist is stuck in place, but presents a significant threat. Our shades suggest dealing with that one first.
The percussionist is stuck in place. Yeah. That's what I was doing, mate.
I'll give it a shot.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man. You keep the headmistress in pleasant company. She's an important job to do.
What?
Moonlight guide us and all.
They're not going to help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
We can't succumb to nihilism and apathy, Nemesis.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
Ooh.
There's something by the broker. Special order privileges from Lord Charon himself.
Nice. So we could use Charon's credit card to get extra ashes, psyche, and fate fabric. A bit of time. Counts down as you pass through locations and from other events. Yeah, sure.
Order approved.
We do need fate fabric for something, don't we? Oh. Yeah, I think it's for the fishing rod.
Drink of the earth. Moonlight guides you. In shadow I serve.
Right, so we got some plants growing. We've got 21 ashes.
Exclusive access to Charon's premium wares.
And we'll read that as well. So we can have one more of these equipped. But this is the only one I can afford. Casts making us impervious. I'm down.
The messenger.
We need cinder for some of these. The sorceress has been stabbed through the chest. That's Zagreus, the wayward son. The sorceress must be Hecate. The Furies, yeah, we know them. They're one of Zag's love interests and the boss, the first boss, right? Artemis, the huntress. Eternity must be Kronos, maybe. Hermes there, the messenger. 50% faster, okay. Maybe that's Hecate. But we can't afford any more anyway, so... we got one more keepsake, right, which is just Demeter's.
Expanded my collection.
We'll stick with the tooth. Just because we're dying a lot, obviously.
There's the grave thirst aura by the silver pool.
Oh. Did I buy the wrong kind of fabric? I don't have any bronze anyway. But...
You bear my trusty tooth.
Okay, so if we equip the staff, we're going to get more bones.
There's something up with those nocturnal arms of yours. A certain aura that's surrounding one of them. The grave thirst.
A relatively simple incantation. I expected there was more to the connection between Knight's weapons and the dead. No wonder you can see it too.
Come now, not like I need eyes on the back of my cranium, but I can feel it in my bones. Want more bones yourself, just use a weapon with the thirst.
Whenever possible.
Just seeing if
I'll
there's
get through all that gloom somehow.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm gonna, because we're on the hour mark, I'll spend the rest of the video reading the journal, and then we'll start the run so that we get a checkpoint. And pick it up from there. I think that's the sensible thing to do. Right, we read melinoe. Right, Karen, one of the elder sons of Night, he served the realm beneath the earth in a variety of ways for some eons. Once he ferried the dead to their final resting place, but now has other burdens. Even his own kin struggle to communicate with him and find him to be off-putting, cryptic or aloof. You're pleased to know him otherwise. Nemesis, interesting. A daughter of night and bringer of retribution to those who achieve, shall we say, an overabundance of happiness. She keeps mortals penitent and grateful for the scraps they have. She's bigger and stronger than you. You wonder why she was not tasked with your responsibility. Okay, I don't like Nemesis at all. Dora. She aimlessly gravitated towards your tent and your attempts to exercise her failed, thus a long-standing companionship began. She's noteworthy inasmuch as she's able to communicate well beyond the means of her lesser shades, such as she, for reasons you've yet to grasp. Skelemaeus. An unyielding presence that much at least is true. You admire his wisdom and resilience, practiced with him since you were no taller than his femur. He bears the manner of a mortal, which gives him an ease with which he is able to earn the trust of many of the shades of the crossroads. Well, that's your impression, anyhow. Olympians. Grandmother Demeter. Your mother once fled from her, such is her doting and particular nature, our great goddess of the seasons. Her long life has fueled in her a particular kind of wrath that's feared even on her mountain. It is fortunate that she likes you. Apollo, a god in the guise of a beautiful youth. You're left to conclude that his genial manner towards you is, in fact, sincere. Conflict isn't really in his nature, thus he is often out of his depth, despite how well he gets on anyway. Aphrodite, you've much to learn from her at some point. She is more than she appears, for instance. She's older than most others on the mountain, yet holds fast to her carefree look and spirit. Enemies, whispers. You know the lonely sound of wind gusting through the branches? All that's left of such shades is the feeling it accompanies. Wastrels. There's no escape from Erebus. You've seen the shades shimmering in the hollows of old trees, in search of exits that don't exist. Well, there's no crossing through such thresholds without paying the necessary toll. A spindle. All mortal things must die. You know this well. Some deaths, however, come too soon. Perhaps it's a boon to know naught of death ere it occurs. A casket. Bound forever in Erebus, these shades until their bindings became manifest. Their hate is as boundless as it is aimless. Lurkers. These things are annoying. The sea is perhaps the best remaining trace of the infinite chaos from which all creation sprang. All ultimately sprang from chaos, the successes as well as the mistakes. The mistakes, as you well know, are best avoided. I hope we run into chaos. Shellbacks. Gurgling undersea monsters, all clacking claws and sturdy shells no sword or spear could pierce. What made them thus? You know that they belong within Poseidon's realm, not underneath the earth. And realms. Erebus has fallen to ruin as it has returned to its more natural state. The lost souls that dwell there have nowhere left to go. They're well past the point where grieving for them is of any use. Right, I don't want to get too enamored with these weapons, but I feel like we were clearing the rooms really quickly and confidently. But I did take way too much damage at various points. We might as well stick with the tooth just to at least get it upgraded, but obviously we want to be picking other stuff so we can craft certain builds.
Commencing.
Right.
Hey, Em, I'm back.
You are.
Who's that? Is that Hermes? Right, I am going to have to leave that one there, guys. I think that's Hermes, but we'll see you in the next video. Yeah, we can't get past the sirens, but I feel a lot more powerful with these weapons. Feels like we cleared a good few of the rooms quite quickly, but I have to find the balance of moving and shooting and not just spamming the ranged attacks too much. But I think I found a decent balance. We had a good build. I think the Zeus stuff chained the damage really well, so we'll see which build we can come up with next time. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.